Namaste. Much has to be cut, only the essential need to be kept. Much has to be cut, but how will you come to know what to cut? That you will come to know as your journey within goes deeper and deeper. Much has to be cut, meaning all that is negative, all that is toxic, all those jealous people who are jealous of you, all those so-called intellectual people who don't understand, who are not able to connect with you, resonate with you, all these kind of dirt should be removed. Much need to be cut, only the essential need to be kept. And now, as Mars is entering Aries, the whole season is of cutting, because Mars is action oriented. So as long as Mars will remain in Aries, you will see a lot of action happening in your life. Even those who tend to hesitate to take action will take action, or they will be compelled to take action. Many of you asked me about the day when you should cut your nails, right? So the best day to cut your nails is Tuesday. Once a great spiritual master shared this information with me, this knowledge with me, that if you really want to earn good money, good health, then always cut your nails on Tuesdays. In my last video, I mentioned that for haircut, Wednesday and Friday. If you are struggling due to financial troubles, if you are facing certain financial problems, then prefer Wednesday to cut your hair. And if you are more focused in enhancing your personality, your looks, your appearance, then cut on Friday. Venus is all about beauty, enhancing your beauty. Don't connect Venus always with Goddess Lakshmi. And even though you connect with Goddess Lakshmi, still Goddess Lakshmi also loves to do all kind of shringar. That is to, look beautiful. To do all that takes to look beautiful. And so, in this podcast, I'm going to discuss now more about the entry of Mars in Aries from 1st of June and its impact on all the 12 zodiac signs. And always remember two words, especially in this modern age: shift, delete. I think those who are working in IT will understand what I am saying. Shift, delete means total permanent delete. So all these toxic people, negative people, immediately shift, delete. Cut them off. Block them. Once you block them, they are dead for you. And I tell you, be as ruthless as possible when it comes to negative, cheap, toxic people. Because company matters. If you remain in wrong company, you will be gone. You will become just like them. Always remember, what you follow is what you become. What you love is what you become. When you start becoming more and more wise, you will start following good people, because now your antenna doesn't connect with all those kind of shallow people. So if you really want to be with good people, first enhance yourself, focus within, do daily meditation, daily chanting, Also give some exercise to your physical body and control your diet. If you are able to do this, you will be all right. But who wants to listen? And that's why we have so much of miseries in this human world. So coming back to Mars arriving in Aries, let's begin with this beautiful podcast. And in the end, as always, I have shared a beautiful story. So let's begin.
Mars is a warrior. A hardcore Kshatriya or a warrior always has a strong positive Mars in his chart. He is quick in his action, he is sharp, he is full of positive energy, and he is also ruthless when it comes to defeating the enemy so that he can protect his people. Warriors are not what you think of as warriors. The warrior is not someone who fights because no one has the right to take another life. The warrior for us is one who sacrifices himself for the good of others. His task is to take care of the elderly, the defenseless, those who cannot provide for themselves. Above all, the children, the future of humanity. A refined, positive Mars is therefore a perfect warrior who would go to any extent, even if it comes to becoming ruthless to protect his people, the weaker section of his society. Mars represents energy. Energy is neutral. Always remember this. It becomes positive or negative based on the association, the company it associates with. And so if Mars associates with Jupiter, Mercury or Sun, then it is a positive placement provided the sign and aspects are also supportive in the birth chart. Now as Mars moves into its own sign, Aries, starting from June 1st, it means there will be a lot of activity happening both around you and on a larger geopolitical scale as well. Mars in Aries can lead to more conflict or even worsen existing wars, resulting in more attacks and more casualties. Aries is a battlefield, and on the battlefield you don't sing songs and you don't dance. You only cut, kill and eliminate all that which makes no sense or adds no value to your life. And so the month of June is the month of cutting and eliminating all that is useless in your life. Now, how this intense energy of Mars in Aries affects you personally depends on your individual birth chart, the cycles you are currently in, such as Mahadasha and Antardasha, and how Rahu and Shani are positioned in your transit chart. For some, this period could bring benefits, while for others, it might increase the chances of accidents and unfortunate events. In this podcast, I am going to discuss the impact of Mars transit in Aries on all 12 moon signs. In Jyotish, the moon sign and the chart based on the moon's position are more important than the ascendant chart. The main cycles in your life, known as Mahadasha, depend on the constellation your moon sign is in. Even the process of naming a newborn baby is based on their moon sign and the specific star it's in. All planetary movements are analyzed according to the moon's chart, which also reflects your mood and frame of mind. Therefore, the moon chart plays a crucial role in understanding a person's life. Now, let's get started by understanding how the transit of Mars in Aries is going to impact you based on your moon sign. Aries, it's going to be a busy time with lots of action. You might have trouble controlling your anger, so it's important to manage it. Buddha says you won't be punished for your anger, but by your anger. So try to control your mind and anger. Also, don't make impulsive decisions. Mars passing over your moon might make you more impulsive, so be careful. To remedy this, fast on Tuesdays, or if you cannot fast, then avoid eating non-veg food, onions and garlic on Tuesdays. Recite the powerful Durga mantra. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. 108 times every morning and evening with a prayer beads, and you will be fine. Taurus sign. Taurus natives would find much peace and joy in foreign land or in an ashram. Much activity is seen in areas of self-growth, spirituality and self-evaluation. I think you should use this time to get yourself ready, because when Mars will move out of Aries and enter in your sign, you can reap the benefits of all the hard work or preparation that you did during this time. Bed pleasures as well as enjoying with your dear ones in a faraway land or away from the public eyes is what you will enjoy during this time. In simple words, this is a time to step away from the noisy world and give some quality time to yourself and your loved ones. Chant the Tara mantra, Om Tare Tutare Ture Swaha, to heal yourself during this time. This is indeed a wonderful period for healing and letting go. Gemini. Gemini individuals will be surprised to see an increase in income and more activity with friends and family. Some may even come across lifetime opportunities. If you are single and looking for a partner, this is a great time to find one. During this period, chant the Mahalakshmi mantra. Om Mahalakshmi Namo Namaha. Om Mahalakshmi Namo Namaha, to attract more luck and prosperity into your life. It's a wonderful time to earn more money and understand the importance of friendship. Cancer. Cancer individuals will experience a lot of action at work. There will be plenty of tasks and appointments to keep you busy all day. For those looking for a job, this is a great time to find good opportunities. If you hold a senior position, be cautious of potential friction with your boss. If you have a strained relationship with your father, be careful during Mars transit, as there may be more fights. Chant the Ganesha mantra. Sri Gajanan Jai Gajanan, Sri Gajanan Jai Gajanan, to attract positive vibes and growth at work. Leo. Leo individuals will experience a streak of good luck events in their life. If you are planning to pursue higher education, now is the time to do it. Long journeys will be fruitful, and it's a good time for entrepreneurs to take risks in their business ventures. Chant the Rama Krishna mantra. Om Rama Krishna Hari. Om Rama Krishna Hari. Om Rama Krishna Hari. For at least 20 minutes every morning using prayer beads before starting your work. This will help you make good decisions that lead to success. Virgo. For Virgo individuals may see sudden developments in their finances and shared resources. This could include unexpected gains, joint investments, or financial obligations from partnerships and inheritances. It's important to be cautious and proactive in financial dealings, as there may be unforeseen expenses or conflicts related to shared resources. Maintain a balanced approach and avoid impulsive actions and quick tempers that could lead to negative results. Chant the Vishnu mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. For at least 20 minutes every day with prayer beads to overcome finance and relationship issues. Libra. Libra individuals are already dealing with emotional and financial challenges. Mars entering Aries can intensify matters related to marriage or relationships. If you are looking for a good partner, this is the time to say yes. Lovers will experience a lot of activity in their relationship, enjoying passionate moments. It's also a good time to express your emotions to others. Remember, repressing your feelings is harmful, so use this time to express yourself. Laugh, dance, cry, smile, or release your anger. The more you express yourself, the more beautiful you become. Chant the Ganesha mantra. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Every day for at least 20 minutes to bring more beauty into your life. Scorpio. Scorpio individuals will experience a lot of activity at work. Avoid arguing with your teammates. Stay silent and focus on your performance. This is an excellent time for competitive exams or sports, and you are likely to succeed. Stay motivated and focused on your goals. Chant the Shiva mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Every day for at least 20 minutes with prayer beads to overcome problems and office politics. Sagittarius. Sagittarius individuals will have a boost in creative energy. This is the time to create something unique. Lovers will have a highly romantic period, and those with children will experience a lot of activity with them. This phase brings increased confidence, the opportunity for bold risks, and potential for passionate relationships and creative endeavors. Maintain a balance between being impulsive and being serious, and avoid conflicts in close relationships. Use this time to pursue creative activities and explore new outlets for self-expression while being considerate of others. Chant the Rama mantra. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. For 20 minutes every day using prayer beads to attract positive vibes and good luck. Capricorn. Capricorn individuals will have a lot of action in their home and family life. You will feel motivated to improve your living environment, start home projects, and strengthen family bonds. However, conflicts or power struggles may arise, so communication and balance is the key. Use this period for productive changes at home while maintaining emotional stability and harmony within the family. Drive safely and perform regular vehicle maintenance. Chant the Vishnu mantra Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya 108 times every day using prayer beads to ensure a happy family life and positive developments at home. Aquarius. Aquarius individuals will experience heightened communication, energy, and assertiveness. This can lead to increased drive in intellectual pursuits and assertive communication, but also potential conflicts in the immediate environment. Effectively channel this energy into productive discussions and constructive activities while also remaining mindful of possible disputes and impulsive behavior. Chant the Shiva mantra Om Rudraya Namaha, Om Rudraya Namaha, Om Rudraya Namaha for 20 minutes every day for positive developments in your life. And now comes the last zodiac sign, Pisces. For Pisces individuals will see more action in their finances and family life. Be careful with your words as impulsive comments could hurt others. Avoid impulsive spending and be mindful of others' perspectives and feelings. Chant the Ganesha mantra Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, and use consistent chanting to take control of your anger and maintain a positive mindset. During the Mars transit in Aries, you will feel motivated and driven to take action. It is a period of opportunity where you can accomplish what you have been wanting to do. The great spiritual master Samartha Ramdas Swami says, केल्याने होत आहे रे आधी केलेचे पाहिजे. Meaning, things manifest only when you start taking action. Always remember, action is the foundational key to all success. And so if you miss someone, reach out to him or her. If you want to propose someone, do it now. If you want to say I love you to the person you love, say it now. If you want to let out your frustration or anger, do it now. If you want to express your suppressed feelings to someone, do it now. Mars simply enables you to let out your feelings, emotions, so that you feel relaxed, you feel lighter, you feel good. And so take this wonderful transit of Mars in Aries as a window of opportunity to do all those things that you always wanted to do. This is the time. Don't miss it. Act now. Mohan asked why people have a fear of taking action and why they often choose to do nothing at all. The answer is simple, because they lack courage. They forget that they are not goat but tiger. That reminds me of a beautiful story told by Ramakrishna Paramhans. The story is of a tigress who died while giving birth to a cub, and the cub was brought up by goats. Of course, the tiger believed himself to be a goat also. It was simple, natural, brought up by the goats, living with the goats. He believed that he was a goat. He remained a vegetarian, eating and chewing grass. He had no conception. Not even in his dreams could he dream that he was a tiger, and he was a tiger. Then one day it happened that an old tiger came across this herd of goats, and that old tiger could not believe his eyes. A young tiger was walking amongst the goat. Neither were the goats afraid of the tiger, nor were they aware that the tiger was walking with them. The tiger was also walking like a goat. The old tiger somehow got hold of the young tiger. Because it was difficult to catch hold of him, he escaped, he tried, he cried, he screamed, he was afraid, he was shivering with fear. All the goats escaped, and he was also trying to escape with them. But the old tiger got hold of him and pulled him towards the lake. He would not go. He tried his best not to go. He was scared to death, crying and weeping. But the old tiger wouldn't allow him. The old tiger still pulled him and took him to the lake. The lake was silent like a mirror. He forced the young tiger to look into the water. He saw with tearful eyes. The vision was not clear, but the vision was there, that he looked just like the old tiger. Tears disappeared and a new sense of being arose. The goat started disappearing from the mind. He was no more a goat, but he could not believe his own enlightenment. Still the body was shivering a little. He was afraid. He was thinking, maybe I am imagining. How can a goat turn so suddenly into a tiger? It is not possible. It has never happened. It never happens that way. He couldn't believe his own eyes. But now the first spark, the first ray of light had entered into his being. He was no more the same. He could never be the same again. The old tiger took him to his cave. Now he was not so resistant, not so reluctant, not so afraid. By and by, he was getting bold, gathering courage. He started walking like a tiger as he went to the cave. The old tiger gave him some meat to eat. It is difficult for a vegetarian, almost impossible, but the old tiger wouldn't listen. He forced him to eat. When the nose of the young tiger came near the meat, something happened. From the smell, something deep in his being, which had been fast asleep, was awakened. He was pulled, attracted towards the meat, and he started eating. Once he tasted the meat, a roar burst through his being. The goat disappeared in that roar, and the tiger was there in his beauty and splendor. This is the whole process, and an old tiger is needed. The old tiger is the divine master, and howsoever you try to dodge him this way and that, it is not possible. Once the master gets hold of you, he is not going to leave you. To self-realize, all you need is the old tiger, the old master. And then the tiger within you will roar for the first time. The roar of freedom. The roar that declares to the world that yes, I have arrived. Everything is possible. All you need is the old tiger, the old master. An old tiger is needed, the master who can direct you and help you realize your true self. Often it happens that the master is there, the old tiger is there, but you try to dodge this way and that. It is not possible. You are reluctant, you are difficult to bring to the river, but the master will bring you. You have been eating grass your whole life. You have completely forgotten the smell of meat. That is meditation. But the master will force you to eat the meat. That is, he will force you to meditate. Once the taste is there, the roar will burst. In that explosion, the goat will disappear, the fear will disappear, and a Buddha will be born. This is the way of its happening. This is how it happens. This is how the Buddha, the enlightened being, is born. The sole purpose of the Master's omnipresence is to help you discover yourself. When you are ready, the Master will appear before you. The old tiger will appear before you. And when you are truly ready, the master will disappear. The old tiger will disappear. Because a true master never wants his disciple to remain dependent on him. The moment you are totally ready, you are all by yourself. The whole universe is available and you just need to keep walking. Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.